Time to get the party started and see who will conquer the 2025 Global IndyCar Challenge. It's go, go, go from Indiana! Fanning out, 3 by, down to the turn number 1 for the first time this afternoon. Altena jumping out by a long way. Gastel slow on the bottom side as he nearly bobbles off of the curving down to the inside of turn number 1. Coming around through turn 2, this time by. Looking all clear. One car catching the outside wall. That was Lucas Santos that got into the fence. And now 3 wide for some down the back straightaway. Altena continues to pull away into turn number 3.
Very clean start there. Smart by the field. Just still, I think he just wanted to back out instead of going 3 wide as we see. Oh, here we go. We're already going. We're already wrecking.
Oh, boy. Big crash. 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. One up into the air, almost upside down. Caution comes out. It is the big one of epic proportions as half the field is jumped.
It's getting tight, sliding up. There's nowhere else to go. And, well, there was nowhere to go for anyone back there. That's just a racing incident. And shame it had to happen on the first lap like that, but there's really nothing you can do.
Watch this here as that one car right there, that white, orange, and blue one flies up into the air, nose pointed towards the sky. Well, already looking for the outside as Matthias Strauss trying to get around Julian Altena. With that, with Strauss not being trapped 3 wide, he's able to get right to the gearbox of that number 11, and here we go. Begin the battle of the slingshot drafts down the straightaways.
And here comes all the slingshots. As you say before, no snaking this early on, and Strauss will just clear Altena heading into turn 3, and he'll take that lead, but I mean, Altena's probably going to get him back the next laps. We'll see what happens here as the field begins. It's single file for now, which is probably good as we complete the first lap at speed tonight.
Slow up there for Andres Vinci as he did not get a good run through turn 2 at all. Pim Van Gastel going to look for the inside for number 4 as they're going to dive into turn number 3. Vinci caught up top. Ronan Eefting, the rookie, trying to make advantage of that. Couldn't have it done, though, into 4.
He's going to make a look inside. Probably not close enough.
Oh, he's going to try for it. He gets pitched in. Maffin squeezes out Mike Jensen. Jensen had the nose in there, but that was probably a good idea to back out. That was only going to end one way if he continued to fight that out. Now he's got a great run, though, down the back or the front straightaway. He's going to try to make that look again. Down to the turn number 1, up the road as well. Clearing for 4th is going to be Ronan Eefting as he gets her up and around him. And that is Lucas Santos coming through turn 2. Oh, he's wide. He's wide. He's into the wall, and he'll keep it out from a spin. No caution for that. Matthias Strauss has been in complete control since taking the lead early. He has so far led 19. He's about to lead his 20th lap of the day. He took that lead back on lap number 5 from Julian Altena right off the restart and has since just driven away with it. So far, all's well has been what ends while Anthony Heitzma just now leaving pit road, and Alal has overshot the box. Oh, a devastating mistake. He's having to readjust time after time again. And from on Lal, it is disaster as he almost struck the pit wall on the way in.
Oh, just that's cruel. That is so cruel. He's gotten a bit lucky, gotten a bit difficult. It's been tough for him so far. He's got that one win of the season at Iowa, but this is a very different track to Iowa. You can see him running those VOR colors as he's joined VOR for season 14.
While all this has been going on, a battle for 4th has been brewing the last little while, and in fact, it's just drawn to a close. Mike Jensen, who was at one point in this battle here with these guys, he has driven his way all the way up to Anthony Heitzma in 4th and has actually just overtaken him for the number 4 spot as well. That's a good 12 seconds that he has made up on just pure pace alone.
It is open setup, so everyone is running a different setup, and that seems to be the difference between some of these guys. I mean, each team has their own setup as Jensen just sails right on by Anthony Heitzma there.
From Anthony Heitzma behind him, and he might have to wait a bit longer until after the pit stop window gets through. Now wide in turn 4, and Heitzma slips back down to the inside. Well, the field continuing to have some runs there. There he goes. Ronan Eefting finally looking to make the move as he ducks around Matthias Strauss with the lead of the race. At our first on-track lead change since lap number 5. The only lead changes since then have been during pit stop windows until now when Eefting put himself on top. Julian Altena hitting pit road. He is the first one to come down, going down to Kennedy. Oh my goodness! He nearly goes into the inside wall. as he locked up the brakes big time going in. No black flag. He keeps it off of the wall, keeps it off of a speeding penalty, but look at this wild entry. Holy cow.
That was lucky, and Amon Lal is probably cursing the racing gods right now. He needed him to crash out at this point because Altena is so much faster.
Oh, and a caution out of turn number 4 as a car has gone around. I believe it was Jensen. Mike Jensen has clobbered the outside wall in turn 4, and this changes the equation entirely. He caught the curb. Daniel, he caught the curb, the same one we were talking about earlier on. It's a good way to end your race quickly. 28 laps to go in the Indy 500K. Julian Altena leads the field back to the green flag.
Field spreads out. It's going to be balls to the wall to the end here.
3 wide now, down the back straightaway. Strauss goes around the top. Efting backs out for the middle. Altena maintains his run down low, but Strauss still finds the outside line through turn number 4. Altena clips the curving. We just saw one car crash out from hitting it. He keeps it straight, though, as we go side by side down the front straightaway. Strauss clears from Altena. Altena tucks the line between him and Efting into turn 1. White flag in the air. 4 more turns in this 500-turn race for the Indy 500K. Matthias Strauss coming around through 1 and 2. The gap up to 1.2 seconds. It is not looking set to close anytime soon. But for Julian Altena, he took his first win earlier on this season. It was over with an excellent drive earlier in the season, and now, as Strauss leads the way out of the final corner, he'll win the final race. But Julian Altena will take the championship with the 2025 Global IndyCar Challenge.
What a season it has been for Julian Altena. Consistency is king. He only has 1 win on the season, but over those 6 races, you needed to finish consistently, and he did just that.
What an excellent race this afternoon. 2 cautions on the day. 1 massive pileup early on, and then a big game-changing crash that saw Mike Jensen go hard into the outside wall. And I'm sure Julian Altena, a very happy camper. You know, we were talking to him earlier today, and he says he really wished Johan Royer could have been here. And boy, that would have been a fight had Royer been able to attend this afternoon. But hey, no matter how you win it, a championship is a championship. And Altena will stand atop the boards.